Welcome back to Mississippi Dashing Team. My name is Nathan, and yeah, we're doing a little gig work. So I got to the shop today after heading to New Orleans yesterday. Yesterday I drove from Columbus, Mississippi all the way down to New Orleans to pick up my artwork, to bring it home, to again package it up so that I can take it to Tennessee this weekend because I've got a solo show in Chattanooga. But I got to the shop this morning and there was not a lot going on. We had a couple of jobs to finish up, but when I get into the shop and they've only got a few pieces for me to work on, we'll finish it up before 11. And then I was like, hey, I'm gonna do Jip, you're set for tomorrow and I can go make some money. So that's where we're headed now. We're headed to Walmart to do a little gig work and make a little money. Benefits of gig work, man. If I don't have a work day that's full or something, I can get out of here and just go put some cash directly in my pocket. That's just such a neat thing. Gig work's still pretty young, considering how long people have had these apps they can work with, and I really enjoy doing it. In my spare time, I'm gonna go out, put a couple dollars in my pocket. Life is good. All right, let's go. A little swig of the old coffee. Okay, so we got our first order, and I wasn't gonna take it at first, but I think it's not something I've done in my area before. I knew that Walmart had you pick up from other stores, but this is the first time I've ever had to drive to one. So I'm driving right next door down the road to Michael's to pick up 4 items to go 5 miles. It's like an $19 order or something like that. So I've never done this before. I actually have never done an order where I leave my Walmart store in my area. So this is kind of cool. It said new pickup style on there and had instructions. So I don't know if this is new for everybody or just for me, but we're headed over there now. We're gonna grab it, deliver it like we usually do. And I'll give you some tips and tricks along the way of what happens. I think I just pull up in the parking lot, maybe go inside. I'm not sure. The instructions will tell me. All right, I'll see you in a second. It's kind of excited to share that one with you guys. So we're here at Michael's, and I apparently am like the 4th driver to show up to look for this order. They not only can't confirm the order in their system, they don't know where it is. So it looks like Walmart's sending a bunch of people on a wild goose chase looking for that one. But I went ahead and reported it, and then I canceled it, and then it offered it to me again. So not taking that one. We'll just move on, try to get another order. Nice. All right, there's a good first order. A little over $34 for 12 miles. It's a shop and deliver, and we're going to grab something like 23 items. So this shouldn't take too long to shop for and not too long to deliver. And for a first hour, that's not bad. Let's go grab it. Okay, team. So we're done shopping, loaded up here on the side and then in the back, and now we're headed to our first location. Not a bad order to start with. I'm making over $1 per mile, and then we're headed 12 miles. So let's get this delivered, come back, grab a second order for the afternoon, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about the topic for the day. Oh yeah. All right, delivery made. Headed back to Walmart. We'll see if we can get another order. As soon as I hit the road over here, I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about the topic at hand. All right, we're on the open road, headed back to Walmart. And the question is, can you make a living doing gig work? In my experience, the answer is yes. Now, there are a couple caveats to this question and a lot of different kinds of answers I could give you. Now, personally, most days, most weeks, most months, I only use one app right now, and that's Walmart Spark. Now for my zone, my area, my town, I live in the small town of Columbus, Mississippi. And when I say small, I mean that it's a town of about, 25,000 people. I think that might be accurate. And to be honest, there are much bigger cities around me. Tuscaloosa, Alabama is nearby. Starkville, where Mississippi State is located, that's a bigger town. And I still make quite a bit of cash doing just one app in my area. There are a few that are still there, like DoorDash, Uber Eats, even some Amazon going on. But for the most part, I make the most bang for my buck with Walmart Spark. And if you live in a small town, let me tell you, if you want to make $100 a day doing just Walmart Spark, I mean, that's the way to go. You can do that. If you want to make $200 a day, that's also doable. It will require quite a bit of effort in terms of driving back and forth from delivery locations and working a lot of hours, but it is doable. You could make feasibly $30,000 to $60,000 a year in a small town with an app like Walmart Spark. If you wanted to go above and beyond, you could open up multiple apps at the same time and get even more bang for your buck. A lot of folks out there are multi-apping right now. A lot of YouTubers are doing that. You know, you can open up DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Spark and determine which order you think is best for you every time you get a ding from one of those apps on your phone. And I think in a lot of areas, that's the best way to use your apps to their fulfillment. If you want to get the best of everything, you open up and have multiple apps in your roster so that you can make, you know, the money that you want to make. Now me, I know a trade. I'm a blue collar guy. So I do what's called stone fabrication. I hand polish and cut and install stone countertops and other things for businesses and homes. And that's something I've really enjoyed doing over the past almost decade. But it pays about 20 plus an hour depending on, you know, like how much work we get done. There's a bonus structure there, but 20 an hour, and that's not a bad living. But I get out here on the days that I'm off or it's slow to make more money. And to be honest, I make more sometimes, well, 95% of the time doing gig work. It pays better hourly. I'm also not the kind of guy who likes to keep all of his eggs in one basket. So while I have gig work, I have my W-2 job, and I have YouTube and artwork and a few other sources of income coming in. Now, I have been tempted to take the leap, and this might be something I may do in the next year or so. I have been tempted to take the leap of doing gig work full-time whilst also maybe starting a side business. And I think I've hinted at that, buying a trailer and doing some junk removal, or going full-time with my artwork while doing gig work to pay the bills. I mean, there's a lot of options there. I've even pursued, and I'm still pursuing, learning about doing maybe a home inspector, getting a certification in that. I don't know. My wife's been to school a bunch, and she's left it kind of open for me to pursue things that I want to do. Now we have a house. I mean, there's a lot of options out there. Never limit yourself, you know? Put yourself out there, see what you're capable of. You might be surprised the effort that you put in brings back some pretty cool results. It's not really a question of can you make a living with gig work, it's do you want to? Is this something you could see yourself doing? Could you be driving around, delivering stuff, making your own money on your own time with the freedom of not being, you know, held down by a W-2? Let me tell you, there are some great things about doing gig work. The freedom of knowing that you don't work for somebody else. I mean, you kind of do. You are a contracted worker and you do work for whoever you're delivering for, but it's on your own time. You wake up, go to sleep whenever you want, work as many hours as you want. Yeah, there's a freedom. There's also a different side too. I'll never hold it against anyone to have a W-2 job, because for me, there's a bit of security there knowing that I have that extra income that's almost guaranteed every 2 weeks. You know, I mean, it's one thing to step out of your house and think, okay, how much am I going to make today? And then it's another to step out, go to your job, and know exactly how much you're going to make that day, that week, whatever. So I appreciate my W-2 while I have it. And, you know, I learn a lot every day. I make use of the time that I have at my W-2 to learn more about the industry that I'm in, which is countertops and stone and granite. And I'll be honest, over the last decade, I've become quite proficient at something like that, at the trade. And for anyone out there, learning a trade is a great way to make a living. Or, you know, if you have a family, it's a great way to always have work. I mean, in times when the economy's doing bad, granite's not going anywhere, because businesses out there are looking to renew, to rebuild all the time. So I'm going to keep the job for a little bit longer, but I do think about it a lot, going out on my own. Yeah. If you're going to make the leap, hey, you're very brave. And I think you know, somewhere down the line, I may actually do that too. And for all of you that are doing this full time, I mean, kudos to you, because you're out there doing the thing, you know, and you can't change anything if you don't change something, right? Now let's get to Walmart, get another order. All right, pulling in here, and I got another order. This is a shop and deliver 10 items, $17.64, going about 4 miles. So great dollar to mile ratio, decent pay. You know, I like to stay within that 20 range, but this is over $17 worth. It's worth the money. So let's go grab this shop and deliver it, and then come back. Nice. All right, load it up. Let's get this cart away. stay over here. You want me to give this to you? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's head to our location, get this delivered, and try to get back for our third order. The goal was to try and take like 6 of them today. That would be good. Put us over 100 for the evening. All right. Let's go. Come delivering to the animal clinic here. Let's go find out. All right. Excuse me. Hi. Do I have a spark order for the animal clinic?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna. I'll meet you over. You stand over.
You want me to drive around back? Sounds good. All right. We're gonna drive to the back. Whoa. Okay, so we finished dropping that off. I actually am going to, I don't know, I kind of want to do something nice for the wife. She's still working today, and it sounded like she's had a pretty busy day. So I'm gonna go to Starbucks, grab her a pumpkin spice latte, because she's that kind of girl. And then, yeah, we'll get back to doing some gig work after that. It's only, what, 1 o'clock right now? So let's go grab her something, some caffeine to keep her day going, and then we'll get back to it. All right, so pumpkin spice latte. That is the currency exchange for brownie points that husbands use to love their wives. So I'm gonna head to the hospital, give this to the wife. Okay, successful delivery at the hospital. The wife was very happy. That's good for me. Brownie points for days. Oh yeah. All right, back to Walmart. Let's go get some more orders. Booyah. Okay, so we got our third order. It's a little over $20 for 6.6 miles. It's a shop and deliver. I think it's for like 20 items, something like that, but it's for an apartment right around the corner. Let's go grab this and we'll be on our way. Cool. Oh, had to make some substitutions for this order. Kids' clothes are really hard to find. There's so many of them, and then they the sizes sometimes can be a little confusing, but loaded up for this one, taking this one to an apartment. So let's get it delivered, and then we'll come back and try to get a fourth order. That fourth order should put us close to, we're gonna go with probably 90 bucks. So let's get moving. All right, so that just goes to show going out of your way a little bit can help pay a little more. I had to deliver this to an apartment, and the gal who ordered it went over and she pulled up next to me, and I asked her if she wanted me to. I'd still carry it up to the apartment, save her some work, and it was kind of heavy. So I did that, and by the time I got back in my vehicle, they were downstairs getting in her car, and she added another $6 to the order. So, I mean, go out of your way, be kind to people, they're gonna be kind right back. All right, so I broke my rule just a little bit. This one is not a great dollar to mile ratio. It's a little over $15. It's a shop and deliver, but it's going 8.9 miles. Here's the kicker. The reason I took it, 2 reasons. One, it is the last one I'm taking today, and it puts me right next to where I live. And the second reason, it's 4 items. So we're gonna go shop for 4 items and then head that direction. And then we'll do a review. Nice. All right, last delivery. Let's make this count, and then we'll head to the house. I'm looking forward to getting home a little bit earlier than normal, and we're gonna go throw the ball with Molly in the backyard. Show you guys the backyard and show you how fast she is. You wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? Come on, Molly. Come on, Molly, dog. All right. Come on. Go on. All right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I'm gonna throw it. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. All right, guys. Let's see how fast this dog is. You ready? You ready? Come on. Come on. All right, ready? Sit. Sit. And go get it. Who's a fast dog? Fastest dog in the world. That's the Molly dog. That's the Molly dog. All right, let's see if she'll do it again. Let's see. Ready? Go get it. Fastest dog in the world. Heck yeah. Come on. Come here, dog. Come on. Good girl. The dog's insane. All right, well, we finished the day up at about 90 bucks. Took 4 orders, and now we're back playing with our dog in the yard. We've got a pretty big backyard considering the house. I mean, it's nice out here. Sun sets just over the house, over that direction. I think you guys have seen some pictures of sunsets from the front yard. It's gorgeous. Well, anyway, I'm probably gonna get back at it on Sunday, but we're headed to Tennessee tomorrow, and probably gonna play a little longer with this one. So I'll see you guys in the next one.